Yeah, it's funny. Every time I check the Google Trends, League has managed to get a little bit lower. A little bit lower every time. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. Dude, I thought Aatrox's lore was cool. I thought both Aatrox and Tryndamere had cool lore. And I thought their interactions, once they wrote it down, I thought those were cool. But Ride seems to disagree with me. Just so you guys understand, okay, here was a lore between Aatrox and Tryndamere. Okay? So, Aatrox was this benevolent god-type trickster spirit thing. Kind of an omnipotent thing, really, is the best way to put it. He was just kind of all-powerful. And he gave Tryndamere's tribe all this buff or something. It's not really clear what he does. But anyway, Tryndamere's tribe just kind of became unstoppable. And they started to conquer and invade and kill everyone. Until Aatrox is like, that's enough of that. Now you guys are too powerful. I'm bored of this. So he killed them all. And for reasons that I'm not quite sure why, he ripped off Tryndamere's left arm and used it. That's why his left arm is different than his right arm, and why he's left-handed. Tryndamere lived through this, and once again, not terribly explained, but either Aatrox healed him so that Tryndamere could continue to fight, because Aatrox likes Tryndamere. Because once he ripped Tryndamere's arm off, and through sheer rage he stayed alive, Aatrox was kind of like, hey, it's kind of funny. Hey, I'm gonna keep you alive. That's kind of funny. You actually lived through that? So that's why Aatrox is a left arm, and Tryndamere is his right arm. And that's why Aatrox only swings with his left arm, and Tryndamere only swings with his right arm. Again, not terribly explained, but Tryndamere's other left arm, his new left arm, possibly came from Aatrox just healing him or something. Of course I knew Aatrox is right-handed. Because they're just not even going to explain that bit of the lore anymore. Tryndamere's just going to have that joke, and Tryndamere's just going to have that thing, and it's just never going to be brought up again. It's just never... I thought it was like a cool... Like, you guys are like probably hearing about this, right? You guys are probably hearing about this and like, holy shit, that all makes sense. This all adds up. Wow, I never knew that. No, it's just being removed. Apparently it wasn't cool enough. I thought it was cool. I thought it was one of those things that you learn it and you're like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's why Aatrox, when he, his taunt, not even a taunt, but he's like, Tryndamere, my greatest creation. You know? Because Tryndamere, I don't know, like, Aatrox's old lore was basically that he was this omnipotent god-type figure that wasn't evil, but wasn't good, but was very chaotic neutral. Oh, yeah, but his new fucking lore is gonna be, then I killed Aatrox's tribe because I'm so badass, and I'm such a badass I killed them all. Because I'm a badass. I'm such a badass. Look at me. Look at my quote. I'm always like, I'm the badass. So anyway, the new lore is probably going to be Aatrox was so badass, and he probably said like a super sweet one-liner, just like all my favorite superheroes. Like, I love Iron Man. He's so cool. And then they probably killed Tryndamere's tribe, and it's super boring and uninteresting, and everyone's bored of it, and everyone doesn't give a shit anymore. Versus the really cool and interesting lore that actually explains the champions, and you don't even know about because it's so interesting and cool that you actually have to go and learn about it. Seriously, go look in game. Tryndamere, no, let me actually show you. Do you guys notice how Aatrox's left arm is a human arm and his right arm is a demon arm? Have you ever wondered why that is? Because this arm right here, Twitch chat, this is why Tryndamere's right arm is a lot stronger than his left. Because Aatrox has his left arm. That's why Aatrox is left-handed and Tryndamere is right-handed. That's cool! I like that! Plus he's got a much better model. What did Aatrox do to his own arm? I don't know, probably ripped it off. I like his floppy dildo sword. It makes him feel like he's the ultimate fucking warrior. That he has a sword that he can just control. How much cooler is that? That's right. Oh, I have a sword. It's like so noble and badass. And I hit people with my sword. Oh, it's so cool. Versus sword that he can just like fucking control with his brain. It's just like, sword, get longer. The sword's like, I'm part of you, so I guess I will. That's so much cooler.